And you had an interview recently, you were telling me, with a local newspaper. And at the end of the interview, you actually asked the journalist, the young lady journalist, 2 questions. And what were those questions?
Well, the main question was, I said to her, I said, you've asked me a few questions, I'd like to ask you one. What's the most important thing in our lives? And I had to help her out there, and I said, water. And she looked at me and I said, water. I said, education's important. We know health and power and all the rest. But we got none of this, David, without water. Water is the essence of life.
And you said, did you not, Peter, if I can interrupt you, you said there are 2 things that are important, you were telling me. Firstly, it's water, and secondly, it's food.
Well, you got no food without water.
And you've been telling me, have you not, that the amount of food being imported into Australia is increasing as a proportion of the total food in this country. Is that correct?
Oh, definitely. We're going to end up net food importers, David, and the reason being is the amount of stations that are being bought up with taxpayers' money. The sheep and cattle are being removed, and they're called national parks. The amount of land that's being built on, good agricultural land, food-producing land, that's being built on with houses, solar panels, wind turbines, carbon credits. So our increased population with all these immigrants coming in, where is the food going to come from? Because we're not going to be able to grow it, David, and we're in serious trouble thanks to our politicians that have done this. And another thing, water, when we talk about water, it was absolutely disgraceful when water was separated from land, and now we've got people owning water rights, a lot of foreigners that don't own any land whatsoever. They can hang on to these water rights, and when we're in drought again, sell it at huge money, which is disgusting. Nobody should own water without owning land.
That was done, was it not, by Mr. Turnbull, Malcolm Turnbull, when he was minister in the Howard government. He decided that it would be a good thing to release the water, separate it from the land, and put it onto the market. And of course, it's ended up with these speculators in other countries, which doesn't seem to be a very sensible thing.